Paradise to another live video, another Q&A with Nurse Paradise. If you don't know who I am or you're just passing by for the first time and you are seeing me for the first time, this is Nurse Paradise. I live and work in Malta as a nurse. I've been living here 19 years now in Malta, and I am a charge nurse working in Malta. So, if you are looking into coming to Malta as as a nurse or as a student and you are looking for guidance or anything, I am here. I am here to help you. I am here to answer your questions. And yes, I officially welcome the new subscribers. I have lots of subscribers right now. They are new. And this is a channel all about life, living in Malta, moving, working, and soft life in Malta. So yes, I am here again with Q&A. I have lots of questions I need to answer. I'll be doing this live videos that I'll be answering this question one after the other. So today I have two questions to answer, okay? I know that I am doing life up out of my usual lifetime. But this is unfortunately the time I have to do this live. So most of my subscribers might not come online and they don't know because I did not announce it. But I'm gonna do it because eventually they'll come up to it. They'll still watch it when time. Okay. So if I look down, I have my okay. So my the book that I wrote about the questions and answers. So I hope you all are I hope you're hearing me, right? You're hearing me. If you're hearing me, please can you say yes in the comments? Okay, please, because I don't know if this microphone is okay. So the first question I want to answer is nursing salary enough to live comfortably in Malta? I've got this question often and on. How is the nursing? Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate for your comments. Thank you. So I keep having this receiving this question: is nursing salary enough to live comfortably in Malta? This question really depends on you. It depends on your lifestyle, okay? If you have a reasonable expectation, if you come to Malta with reasonable expectation, you will get reasonable results. If you also are financial kind of disciplined, okay, you will also do well in Malta with the nursing salary. If you don't spend unnecessarily, all right, you will do great with the nursing salary. Everything depends on you. How is your lifestyle? What do you do? Are you the type that always eat out, or are you the type that buys and come home to cook? Are you the type that is always going out, all right, drinking out, or are you the type that would like stay home and do home things? You bring the phone home rather than taking the phone out. So everything depends on you. With the nursing salary, like let's be honest, okay? From the first start, the salary might not be, when it might not be wow. All right. I've been a nurse now for like 7 years. Okay. And from where I started to where I am right now, there are very huge difference with the salary. So when you start new, okay, when you are a new nurse, a new employee, you will start with the basic salary. So this is the time for you to calculate properly, for you to mellow down, for you to start. Everyone started from somewhere. You understand? You don't just fly up. Everyone started from somewhere. So when you are a new nurse or a new employee, all right, you you need to do some things for you to keep growing, because the nursing salary in Malta keeps increasing every year. All right, we have allowances, we have everything, like details. Tell me in the comment section. I will make details of how the salary comes. Okay, so if you are just starting, I would suggest sharing apartment. You don't need to go and have like bring or let's say rent a full apartment to yourself, because it's going to take more of your salary. But when you share apartments, you're going to save a lot. This is from beginning I'm talking about. So when you are like 2-3 years in nursing, for then that lifestyle you dream of, you would be able to achieve. But everything has a starting point. Okay, so if you have a reasonable expectation, and if you are able to discipline yourself financially, you would have enough. You would live comfortably and even send money home, back home. Those of us that are foreigners, that are like from Africa, we have parents, family, siblings living abroad. We This is our wish to also help this, like our family. So if you are able to to I would say compromise a little bit, but just for the beginning, just for the start, until you start growing, until you have experience in nursing, until your salary keep increasing. All right, I would say yes, you would be able to live comfortably in Malta. And also depends on where you choose to live, because some areas are very expensive compared to others. For example, if you live in Slima, St. Julian, next to the hospital, is very expensive compared to living to the north and to some area. So if you have to know and choose properly, choose wisely things, okay, that will help you build up your lifestyle that will suit your salary. This is number one question I got. Then the second question is, what's the biggest mistake student nurses or students in general, but I'm talking about student nurses because nurses come in for adaptation course, okay, and I'm gonna talk more of the nurses that come in for adaptation course, or also students in general that comes into Malta. So this is what's the biggest mistake student nurses make when moving abroad. All right, I have lists and lists and lists. Okay, so number one thing I wrote is, they are not with, like, I just randomly pick them. So don't just understand where I'm coming from. Okay. So the first thing I wrote down is assuming that everything will just work out. No, don't just assume that everything will be fine, that everything will just work out. You have to have plan B. Like, don't make mistake of, okay, I'm just gonna do this when I arrive. I'm gonna start work in the next week, or I'm going to put in my document, and then within 2 weeks maximum, my documents will be out and I can be able to start working. No, you don't assume. You don't think that things will work out just like that. We are in like we are living, we are here, like on earth. Nothing works out straightforward. You're dealing with people. You're dealing with offices. Sorry, if I'm looking outside, I have people outside. Okay. So you're dealing with offices. People fall sick. And in Malta, one person deals with within that section, for example, visa section or ID card section, you just have one person dealing with that section. 1 minute, let me see what this person writes. So, so, you don't just assume that you're going to submit your document today, okay, and then in the next week or next 2 weeks it will be out to be ready. People call sick leave, people have holiday leaves, and in a section just one person would be running that section, and if that person doesn't come to work like in a week, the work keep accumulating. So you don't assume that everything will just work out fine and be fine and be ready for you. And then you will come and then the job will be waiting for you. You would, like, immediately you go to submit your CV, they will call you the next day. Don't assume. Live in reality. This is why you need to ask questions. This is another second mistake. Number one is you assuming that everything is okay, would be fine, just like that. The second mistake students make is not being properly informed, not asking question, not doing your research properly, and not enough research. This is where people you ask people that has passed through the process, people that are living in the process, people that are living in the situation. This is when you ask them question: how are you doing? How did you do it? How is it? How is the process of visa? How long did it take for you to? But everybody also is different. For example, I have all my documents and they didn't need extra documents, so my own residence card came out, on the proper time. But yours might be different because you might not have the enough documents, and they would want extra documents to back up the one that you have. So you should have all these things in mind. The third mistake people or students make is not bringing enough and complete document. Before you come from Africa, before you come from Nigeria, before you come from Ghana or any other non-EU country, make sure you have all the documents with you. Make sure you come with the proper documents. Make sure that they are original and not fake. So this is the third mistake that students make is coming with fake documents or not proper documents or not enough documents or not complete documents. This would delay your process, and this might even send you back home. This will send you back home. Come with proper document, and the process of your settlement would be easy for you. All right. So the fourth mistake that students make is not saving enough money. You assume that you're going to start work immediately. So you don't need to save. I don't need, because I'm going to Europe. So when I get to Europe, I will just, pick money from the floor, or I'll just start working the next day. No, that's a big mistake. You need to save. Before you come, you need to save, because it will take you 3 to 4, if not 5 months before you can start working. You need to save. Even if you have skills, even if you're coming with lot all the skills in this world, you need to process your part-time work, because as a student, you are allowed to work up to 20 hours, okay? But before you start working, you need to file the document. You need to have a resident permit. You need to have the permit also to work. You need to apply. Your employer needs to apply that for you. So you cannot just come in this month and start working the next month. It is not possible. And also, while you're waiting for the documents to process, you're paying rent. You're paying bills, your light, water, electricity. You're moving around, transportation. You're eating, okay? You're eating. You're maintaining yourself. You need to budget all these things. You don't need to assume that you're going to start working the next minute do all these things. No, save enough money, bring enough money with you. This is the main mistake that students make. They get stranded, and they're not even able to complete their school fees. And this is the main reason why they send. Can you come to Malta and you don't have enough money to sponsor yourself? Hospital, as a student, you need to have an insurance. You need to pay for the insurance. It is not free for students. For you to have a free healthcare system in Malta, you need to work at 1 year and pay tax at least 1 year before you're able to have a free healthcare. Free. If bring enough money. So when you start working, everything, healthcare, whatever you want, would be free. But from the beginning, you need to start from somewhere. As I said before, you need to start from somewhere. You need to start from the beginning. All right. So another mistake that students make is getting pregnant. Yes, you heard me right. Getting pregnant. Don't get pregnant while coming. If you know you're pregnant, please stay home, give birth, and come. Don't come with pregnancy. You would regret it. They would either send you back home, or if you're here, you would pay bills upon, like, you will pay bills and it will not be worth it, believe me. It will not be worth it. Don't get pregnant. If you want to study, if you want to, for, let's say, you want a bright future, right? You want a bright future. And you want a future, you're starting today to shape your future. Don't start today to ruin your future if you're coming to Malta. Come, study, start work. As a nurse, even before you finish studying, you have already a job. You have work waiting for you. If not with the government, it's also with the private. All right. If you want me to do a video of how to move in, okay, as student nurse, that maybe after graduation, let me know. I'm gonna do also that video for you. But you just come, do your stuff, do your study, work. After 1 year, bring your husband, give birth, everything will be free for you. The child will be free education, hospital will be free, everything will be free. You don't need to start punishing yourself from the beginning. You settle, you the beginning, you work your journey up, and then later on everything will work out fine for you. Malta is a very good place, but you need to obey the rules and regulation. You need to go abide by whatever they ask you, whatever they're telling you to do. You need to abide by that. Okay? And yeah, that is it for this day's question and answer. I don't know if you have another question for me. I'm here to answer you now. So these are the two questions. If you can live comfortable with the nursing salary and mistakes that student makes while coming abroad. So if you have more questions for me, this is the time for you to ask me, and then I would answer you. If not, we'll call it a day. Thank you, really, for joining in. I'm not expecting these people, believe me. I'm really not. I was not expecting this amount of people to join in. So if you want to ask me any question regarding nursing, students moving abroad, settlement in Malta, this is the time for you to ask me, please. Okay. Yes. Someone asked, is the adaptation course a requisite for every nurse who want to practice in Malta, even a nurse? Yes, it is. Adaptation course. It's like for example, I would explain what is the meaning of adaptation. The adaptation course is bringing you, for example, you studied in Africa, okay? The way of nursing in Africa is different from from the way of nursing, for example, taking care of culture difference, okay? So adaptation course is like training you to know what the people of Malta like needs, the need of the people of Malta. For example, nursing the individual that you studied in Nigeria is based on Nigeria. All right. So here, when you do a 1 year, 6 months, I think some universities is 9 months, some 6 months, depends on the university or the college you choose. You would do placement, and you would do the unit, like the subjects that are mainly of within culture of Europe. Okay, it's like acclimatizing you, bringing you to know the culture of Europe and know what you need to know regarding nursing in Europe. So it is a mandatory thing, okay, for you to have your nursing license in Malta and also in Europe. I think you need to do this bridging course. Before it was called bridging course, but now it's adaptation course. It's for you to adapt to the way of Europe, okay, of European way of nursing. So this is why it is mandatory for you to do this course before you have your license. So even if you are applying to with the nursing council to have your license, all right, they would ask you for this course, and if you tell them you're doing this course, your license will be on hold until you finish, until you get your certificate, and then they would give you your license. So it is mandatory that you would do this adaptation course before you start working as a nurse in Malta, before you have your nursing registration number, nursing license, and stuff like that. Okay, I hope I answered your question. Keep the question coming, guys. Really, I'm enjoying this section. Really, keep it coming, and I hope I answered your question correctly. Yep. We have more questions. We have more questions about nursing, moving to Malta. Let me see. You're welcome. You're welcome. I really appreciate. I really, really appreciate. So, um, yeah. Keep the question coming, guys. And if you have any other subjects or topic you would like me to talk about in my next live, just write it down. I'm going to do a research and I'm going to come live. I try to come live whenever I'm off. So right now I don't have a routine, okay, of coming live because anytime I'm off, I try to come at least 30 live. So, and I'm off every 2 days. So it's 2 in, 2 out. That's my roster. So I'll try to have like a routine. Before I used to have routine, but now I don't. So if you have any topic that you would like me to discuss about nursing, motor student, or any other topic you think that you would want to see on this channel, just please indicate, just write on the comment section, okay? And I would be happy to talk about the topic. And having said that, I think we don't have any more question for today. It's a day, okay? Until next time, it is your girl, it is your favorite nurse paradise. Bye. Bye.